All right, here we are. I haven't even touched it since last time, as evidenced by. Usually, I'm actually paranoid enough. I resave the game before these, and I never realized that just means that if you look at the time of save, it actually identifies like, oh, it's the same day I'm doing it. This, however, is where I ended it last time. Just funny. It means I ended a little bit early. But yeah, tonight, assuming there are no curveballs for it to throw at me, I'm finishing this game. I was checking over my highlights, and admittedly, while I might wait till the last day to highlight, I probably didn't. But even then, that means I started this way back at the beginning of August. It is mid-December. It is almost 5 whole months I've been playing this game, slowly and surely working my way through it. But all things, good, bad, and ugly, must come to an end.
Malos is a powerful foe.
But we can't afford to give up now.
Right, I put them all in their swimwear for this. Time to have the big dramatic pump up the party discussion before we do this.
Indeed. If we give up hope here, there will be nothing left of all rest.
That'd leave all the people we care about dead, and a whole bunch of innocent folk besides.
That worst possible outcome!
Well, okay, except for the poppies, because I have Poppy Cutie Pie equipped and she didn't have a swimsuit, and also Tora's swimsuit is not nearly as satisfying to me as Head of Flame Buster mode. Oh heck yeah, swimsuit mode for the finale. Are you kidding? Look, I was too much of a coward to have the stupid Pocky heads on for the dramatic scenes in Scarlet Nexus. I will not make that same mistake again.
But we're not in this alone. Jin, the Torna guys, and everyone back on Old Rest are counting on us.
We've run into all kinds of trouble on the way, but we've made it this far.
This may be the most formidable obstacle yet, but we can surpass it like any other.
When friends all together, nothing impossible!
This is it. This is our final battle.
Also, yeah, this is always nice, right? Like, this is a goofy kind of thing. But who doesn't like a good, like, okay everyone, we have to do this.
Let's show him what drivers and blades can do together.
Yeah!
Also, Rex may only be 14 or 15, but he is still cut. I guess when you salvage it, that was enough to put Veil over. Nice. Okay. This way? This way. Pyra's ass will follow us into battle. If you open this door, there will be no turning back. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. Your game will be saved before the final battle begins. Okay. Weirdly hard thing to do. Man, does this mean by no right should I die to this, but I might be stupid. Oh well. I really did stop right before like the this is the point of no return moment.
Malos.
Just in time for the final act, boy. I've saved you the best seats in the house.
Damn it. Pyra found the one way around my
I
stupid
sounded just
swimsuit
like
costume.
Akos for a moment there.
Akos is dead, you bastard. So is Petroka. And Jin.
Figured as much.
Is that all?
What? You want me to weep and deliver a eulogy? What good would that do? They all desired oblivion, and now they've achieved it. Least I can do is send them off with a smile.
Malos, is this really what you want?
Huh?
Is this what you want? Malos,
The delivery of Hunt was very
I
good.
don't understand the question.
you must understand by now that none of this is your own will. You have to see all of this came from a Malthus.
Even if that's true, so what? And don't give me some weak-ass crap about how I should repent or whatever.
Why don't you want to hear the truth?
Here's the thing. I don't give a rat's ass what you think, brat! So blades become titans, and titans give life to humans.
Yeah.
Honestly, who even gives a damn? They can become whatever they want. But that man, he'd lost everything. He no longer wanted anything. He didn't even want to live anymore.
Oh, Mel's doing it for
And
his
despite
boyfriend.
that, his life was the one thing he hadn't lost. Because he couldn't!
Hey, welcome back. I don't
Thought of you forgetting me
know why I said welcome back.
It's like
I was at
one
your
heart.
stream, but
is being ripped in two.
Words can be a curse. That curse was what kept him tied down here. A wretched tale, isn't it? This whole world is a wretched place.
Do not forget that you too are a part of that world. If it were not for you, for Amalthus, both Jin and Laura's lives may have taken quite different paths.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You've gotten smarter with age, huh? I'm a wretched being too. A hideous monster, far beyond saving. So, let's end this now.
it makes me think of people
Don't
playing
you
with their
feel
toys.
anything? Father's sadness, the world he longed for.
Now take a smile and have him
Could I?
swing an arm out here, swing an arm out
Isn't
there.
my role in this world.
This man. Does he mean to?
Even when it's used effectively, does anyone like shaky cam?
Come at me, kid! Come, my partner! Give
Remember
me
that
all
killer
you've
song?
got. You better show me all of it! The extent of your will! Show me why you're here in this world!
What is the actual line? He said, I had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that you knew back in... No, that's not what it is. Had a girlfriend who looks like a boyfriend? Ah, damn. My god, level 70. Can I even hit you from here? You can topple you? Somebody told me you had a look like a girlfriend I had in February of last year. Let's do a nuclear blast. Oh sweet, we got to do phase 1. Fancy.
You're not burning anyone today.
Yeah, we have super healing.
My lady!
Oh no, Dromark!
Zomak!
Don't trouble yourself. It's nothing.
'Tis but a scratch. Yes, the swimsuits were the amount of respect I thought deserved for this.
Can you still not see? Stop the artifice, Malos!
See what, brat? The world's never gonna change if that's all you got.
Game, I spent like 20 hours doing Blade quests out there. I'm pretty sure that's not actually how bad it is outside. Like, look at it lying to us that these areas are a wreckage. We were just there. Oh, but now the giant murder death bots are suddenly burning everything. So Rex has some moves now.
I will change it. That's the reason we've come all this way.
Why don't you just let it go? Who do you think you're doing this for?
Ah, true. The swimsuit would help.
I'm doing it for myself.
More mobility.
If it helps put smiles on people's faces, helps them live their lives together, then that's my role in this world! Jin told me to take care of you. In his place, you know. Jin never wanted to die. He just wanted to connect with you. He did it because you showed him a path.
And how many people died because of it? You'd forgive him just like that?
Forgiving isn't that easy, but that's just the world we live in. We need to find a way forward within that world. Even you used to think like that. What?
Ah, so close. Oh right, God, whose name I've forgotten like 5 times. Klaus? Klaus.
We use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny!
Hurry. The time is nigh.
Was that supposed to be Shulk killing the other half in the first game? Was I supposed to pick up on that? Which... Okay, I would never have picked up on that if you hadn't told me. Like, 1000% not. Do you want to get closer? Buddy? Come on, get where I can hit you. Do I need to move? Do I need to do something? Oh, you just had to move where I could hit you. Okay. Jerk. Admittedly, with the length of these games and everything, yeah, we'll just do it this way. Ah, the OG big anime theme. Oh, he moved back where I can't hit him. Can you please be back where I can hit you? Oh, you thought you were fighting Shulk because you forgot I look like that? Oh. Oh, he brought... Is there anything lamer than a final boss pulling ads into the fight? What a bitch move. Like, I didn't respect you anyways, Mallows, but come the hell on, man. Are you invincible or are you just lame? Can I hit you please yet? And one thing, there's kind of one's found boss with a boss of tubes of that. Oh yeah. And nuclear blast time. The nuclear blast is the effect of these swimsuits. Oh yeah. Alright, this might do it. Okay, that's phase 1 done.
Here I go!
Yeah!
Orbital laser? That's fun.
Let's get this done, so we can move on!
Oh, is this the same thing as Gundam 00? Oh, you thought that was a sky laser? No, it's an enormous beam sword. That is nice when costumes do stuff like that. Like, it's nice when a game will let you be stupid like that. Good, he's on the ground. Everyone started kicking him.
This is the last gift I can offer you. The rest is up to you, my children.
That's a lot nicer on this side. Well, I mean, if he got cut in half, I guess we got the good side. Bad side had to go somewhere.
It's been fun, kid.
Sometimes.
If only
But no.
I'd met you sooner. Just think of the worlds I might have seen. But even so,
If I had been your driver, all of this.
kids say the damnedest things. There was only one driver for me. In all, it wasn't so bad.
Pretty sure Malthus was kind of a shitty driver. Even if he did kill Pedroka, meaning that he's in my top 5 for this game.
Looks like he's finally found it. Lady Moray. A meaning to his life.
Indeed.
Frankly, I'm a little jealous. After all, most people go their whole lives without finding theirs.
It's true. Malthus did have a real stupid funny transformation.
I wonder if I'll find mine.
You've got one already, haven't you? And if what you've got isn't enough for you, well, you can always leave things to the next generation.
You've got a point.
Is Morak that much older? I mean, I guess Rex
Surprisingly
is really a baby, but still. Then again, Morak could be like 20 and she's an old lady by Japanese female standards. Very fickle. Oh, you're college age? Get out of here, idle granny. And everyone knows you might as well just stop existing at 30, so yeah, it's true. Late 20s is pretty ancient. I'm sure this is fine.
What's going on?
That's... What's happened? At this rate, all of Elysium will collapse. What?
That's fine.
Since the conduit disappeared...
No, wait, we're on Elysium.
The power holding Elysium together was cut off. What's gonna happen when it crumbles? Not... Everything above this point will either orbit the planet or be flung into space by centrifugal force. However, everything below this point, the world tree itself, will fall apart on top of all rest. No, that can't. The impact would destroy...
There has to be a way to stop it. Pyra, please! Pyra!
There is one way. Just one way to prevent it. 5 stories down from here, there's a control room for the correction boosters. If we can fire the booster jets and accelerate the whole world tree beyond escape velocity.
Look, I haven't got a clue about boosters or velocities, but I'm gathering that we gotta get there, and fast.
Okay, 5 floors down. Let's hurry.
I mean, look. We can make a small population. This isn't enough to have
Poppy!
something be genetically viable overall, but...
What did you say?
Poppy could not possibly. Please. You're the only ones I can ask.
Okay, Gabe, you can't hit me with sad Poppy like that.
Poppy, you promised, didn't you? That below belt. Please.
Poppy.
piece of work.
Oh, is this still a cutscene? I thought maybe it was gonna have me run there. A little goofy watching these models just hopping down the stairs. Oop, 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 oop. It's like all cutscene now, I believe. I mean, this is a JRPG. I've gotten my gameplay in. I can watch a movie for a little bit.
What is this?
Ships. Is this a port?
Pyra? What are you doing there?
How could you
Where's
do
the
this,
control
Pyro?
room? Pyra! You can't mean...
I'm sorry.
Oh no, has this become sad anime? Instead of triumphant cheesy anime?
This was the first lie I ever told you.
Pyra!
The only way to stop the World Tree's collapse is to use the last of Ion's power and annihilate the World Tree. I'm sorry, it is the only way. You all need to use one of those escape vessels and get as far away as possible.
What? The last of Ion's... Pyra! What are you doing? It'll be fine, right? You'll deal with the World Tree, then come back, right? Wait! Just wait, I'll come with you! Damn it! There's not enough wire! I got it! Poppy? Poppy?
It's not okay. Poppy cannot.
So Rex, this is Smash Brothers and you
What do you
aren't
mean
invited.
you can't?
Poppy made promise. Pyra say that Rex for sure ask Poppy. Say not help Rex, no matter what.
Oh,
What
Poppy.
kind of promise is that? Please, I'm begging you. All you gotta do is take me over there. The rest of you can just...
Rex.
Come on. Please. She's right there.
I wonder if someone has made a version of this cutscene, except over there it's the Smash symbol instead.
Rex.
Gramps.
Sometimes a man must know when to let go.
Why? Why?
Do it for her, Rex. Do as she asks.
Gramps.
I appreciate that this is supposed to feel more emotionally resonant
How long are you planning on being a baby?
because of the spacesuit
She's the girl you love.
that's instead a swimsuit.
You've got to accept her decision. That's what being an adult means.
Ah, man. What nice world you guys live in.
Rex, I am so thankful that I've met all of you.
Rex, Rex!
Aww. Poppy's so sad. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm thinking it.
Pyra.
Look, if Nia's not gonna say she gets the win by default, I won't point it out either. Damn it.
The core crystal.
It's a good thing Rex can live without that now.
You'll be fine. Without me now.
Pyra.
Can you imagine she didn't realize that he needed that permanently? So she's like, I need to pull this out, and then Rex just drops dead on the other side. Oh. That was almost good? Like, it was close. It's probably one of the best yelling lines Rex's voice actor has done for this. Alright, well, main waifu's dying, but I love all you guys. Let's get going.
Hello there. I hope you'll help me.
I love you all. Like, I'm just imagining Rex saying I love you all the time now. Which I shouldn't. It was just the one time. But it was just so funny in the moment. It's definitely in my top 5 for this game.
Rex, I'm so glad to have met you. Our time together was short, a fraction of my long, long years. But it's been warmer and brighter than any time I can remember before.
Yes, Taurus saying that one guy was a racist definitely is also my top 5.
On my melancholy path, you showed me the way.
All of Vale's Blade Quest. The gun-wielding Nopon. God, would the other one be the Poppy Buster scene? It was really funny to me when we saw that Tora's grandpa was still alive because he was a cyborg Nopon.
Thank you for that, Rex. Thank you for that gift of light.
This is a nice scene. I know, it's really horrifying and really a
So
condemnation.
How was it? Being alive.
Do you really want to know? Well,
Meh. So that's her fused form, right? And I could pick the color either Pyra or Mithra. Does that mean there's a variant of this where he's saying Mithra then? Oh, we're in proper cutscene mode now. The swimsuits held out for a long time. Yeah. I mean, we're done with the game. We don't need mini Azurda anymore.
You know, I think this form does suit me best.
Gramps!
We're heading down. Everybody grab onto something.
Look, she's magic primary waifu. She can do some things. She didn't do it earlier when it would have been more convenient for getting around.
The Titans are gone.
I can't believe it. Is everyone dead? We were too late. At the land of Mortha.
So there's nothing left of the world but ruins?
It's because they discovered it was faster to teleport. You know what? Fair. I know, I definitely abused that for most of the game.
We're crossing that rift.
My god, it's an actual sea. What is this? Bullshit.
Look!
No more stupid investing. Too much water, 7.8. Yeah. Yeah. Man, all these Titans suck at driving. They don't know how to turn, to avoid obstacles. They just ran right head first into things.
The Titans.
Head on. Apply
They're
directly to
joining
the
with
forehead.
land.
Oh, that's a very nice way, Bridget, to pretend that they know what they're doing. Joining.
It's true. I think I see what Klaus meant by restoring the world.
Gramps? So Elysium was here all along.
You know, Rex, I think you're right.
Look at all the pretty space debris. Please do not touch the
We're
softly glowing metal bits from the sky.
finally here.
Those are, in fact, intensely superheated metal shards that have only mostly burned up in the atmosphere. While they are too small to cause any permanent damage, they will still hurt quite a bit upon skin contact. Poppy will be fine. And there we go. I mean, I assume there's going to be more. Mostly on account of something from the next game, but... I almost feel like some of those they should have actually put it by like voice actor / actors and had all of them go. So, that's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I think it's usually easier with a long game like this, like... It's usually easier just to play them in English. Like, I'm sure that the original Japanese cast probably does a overall more consistently good job. It's easier for them too, obviously. It's much harder and you have to put in more work to hit equivalent levels most of the times with these things. There is novelty to it not being a American dub with the more British crew, even though they are on average less consistently good. Where's the fun in a consistently good job? This is true. Sometimes it is fun to have the goofy ones. It's kind of cute in a meta sense. I mean, I think the Jank's more fun too when it's not in the big anime cutscenes. Like, it's not fun to hear Rex's voice actor fail to deliver on his yelling lines. But there were some times it was fun. I do like the Xenoblade Chronicles games. They are very aggressively only good for me. I can see why some people really love them. Like, I could understand how this could be one of your favorite game series. Not for me. Not even just a length thing, just a lot of the things for it. I wonder how long these credits are going to be, how much time I have. I do think between this game and 2, upping the anime factor to it was a good choice. The first one is a more basic and kind of like fundamental JRPG experience, and I think it needs that bit of flavor. Obviously, you add anime flavor, it has good and bad things it adds, but now we get to reminisce over anime past. Let's see. Oh, Vandom. Vandom was fine. I think sometimes you need the mentor character to get in and get out. A good one game you get for the year. That's a good point, too. Like, this would be good if you had to, although I guess if you were only getting one game for the year, you probably wouldn't also get the DLC, which does help add to it. But even then, the base game had a ton. I think it has a good, like, kind of basic evil versus good, but the real evil is just people not getting along kind of stuff. Kind of a decent wrinkle on the final villain being God, not actually being the case. And it does very clearly too. I mean, most of these big games from their sheer size will, but it definitely has, like, it does have some themes it interrogates. the nature of memories and existence, what it means to be a hot anime waifu with an immortal body, except you get your memory reset like a Star Wars droid. But not even a conscious choice on their parts, but just based, rolled into your nature. I always think sometimes that's how games do better with, like, interrogate certain themes, but usually the overall, like, story should be pretty, bread and butter basics. I do think Rex is a good protagonist. He definitely is that shonen vibe. Not as ace as some, but definitely has a little bit of that doesn't get it, as typified by his line to Nia. Not the helmet. I mean, we don't need it anymore. Gramps is big again. We unlock permanently better fast travel that I don't need anymore. It's glowing again. What could it mean? That was a pretty flashy entrance, ladies. The look of horror in Nia's face. I mean, look, she was at the victory line by default, and now there's two of them. Oh, she stands no chance. Aww. That's pretty good. I love Poppy being the first one. Man, Nia is immediately giving up. It's like, well, what am I gonna do? Now they're both here. That is true. By the way, I've always hated this. I think it's because I've just been bad on pegging this up. But the whole, like, we'll show their mouth moving kind of thing. Final chapter in This Boy Met Girl. Excuse me. This is English. Boy meets girls. We have different plurals. Duh. But no. But yeah. That's usually the kind of thing where you expect, like, there's a little bit of a time skip almost. Like, you see, like, it's been a month or something. They've settled back down. He's kind of at ease. By the way, copyright 2017. This game, 5 years old just a little bit ago. Save game progress. This game will be saved. I didn't hit 600 hours, which is kind of sad. Oh, that's nice. Also showing him holding both of their hands, which is really mean to Nia. But, I mean, let's be real. we kind of knew that like Nia just stood no chance. The fact that they became two different girls, like, it'd be impossible, right? Like, as much as poly representation would be nice, you just never see something like that. It's already enough that there's really just the two of them because they're one person separated out into two. Like, who would expect to see anything like that? That would require so many changes. Like, Rex would definitely have to grow up too, because that's a lot of women to handle too. And, oh, what's that? Oh, right, so, I figured, even though this is not part of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 experience, it's important data that is in the next game. So this happens at some point. It's fine. It's for this game. Why is it in the next game? Bah humbug. Okay, anyways, move you back down here. So if I continue, it'll put me right up in front of the door, right? Is it going to give me a post-game, New Game Plus tutorial? No? Interesting. Because everyone's had main concerns. I don't know. I feel like, Katie, you might have mentioned it too, but... So this would just have me do it again, right? Now, does this mean... Okay. They can make the mistakes. So I have this save already. Interesting. So we have that. I assume that's what I need for this, and it'll say? Okay. Clarified it after. You would have been tempted. Captain removed the temptation from you. Okay. Now, am I right, Katie? In that, now that I've done that, before I finish the game, I can do one more gotcha. Has the final blade now been added to it? Because it didn't tell me that. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I think this means I need to clear up some space, right? Let me look at my manage blades. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 138, yeah. Yeah, to mark clear, okay. Ginger down here, okay. Alright, well, we'll get rid of, I guess, 25 blades? Is that what I probably need to get rid of for this? Yeah, probably. These just do them in order, right? Eventually hit the 4 ones. I could just get rid of all my 3s, honestly. But we won't do that. Okay.
Goodbye.
There's 1. Oh, they'll do it like that. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12, 17, 22. You. I'm actually surprised when I loaded this file that they didn't give me a, like, oh. As bad as time when you accidentally explode who the main character in Koto was by to your class by an accident. Ah. That is a big one. What element is this final blade, Katie? Dark, okay. 5% too, okay. Now, I will say, I have a ton of the cores, I'm probably actually going to go through all the common cores. Oh, who do I pull on? I guess Rex? Probably Rex. Actually, let me see something. Who has the best luck right now, actually? Not counting Tora, because Tora can't pull. Oh, it's still Rex anyways. That's funny. Also, if I look now... Why do I have so many skill points? Oh my god. Holy moly. Like, admittedly, I don't think that's enough to fill out, like, one of these charts, which matters because I know once you go to New Game Plus, you unlock the second one of those. Because everyone has a hidden affinity chart, but... Okay, Rex. Accessories. Okay, I need improved stats. Select by 32% the highest one? I don't know. Oh, wait, which one to use? 26? Oh, wait. Luck by 36%. Okay. That was actually it for that? Okay, is that for that? I'm boosted to like 613. Ah, that's because it's showing it like I could do this, but I can't. Because you can't do you can't do both that are percentage based. So it's showing me like, oh, you could if I put double those on, but I can't actually. Which is cruel, but how this game works, I understand. Alright. So we're just going to use basic bitch common cores, because why not? Because as you can see, I have a plethora of them, but on the off chance I really hate myself in New Game Plus this game, I would want to have a better chance with the Torna Blades, so. And if it's dark, that means justice, so. Skip Awakening. Back to the grind. It's almost nostalgic in a way, isn't it? Like, if you think about it, like, I complained about the gacha at the time, but that wasn't even the awful thing. The awful thing was going through all those blades at the end. There were some good things, though. Like as I said, Veils was... Like, as much as I hate the Nopon, and I do, they're a truly wretched, awful race. But they figured out in this game how to make them work. Like, you just lean into knowing that they're awful little gremlins. And suddenly, the running around them was so much better. I'm not sure. That's only because you blocked that all like gotcha. That's fair. Oh, that took like no time. T. Elos. Wow. Is she, I'm going to assume she's in the Cosmos camp. Is that what's going on here? I see she's an attack blade, but I see like T. Elos. She does have a gun. You're right, Dill. It's a little revolver there. She's basically evil Cosmos. Hot. Okay. Set this blade. Sure. She's an axe, actually. I could set her.
to do everything for you.
Oh, she's sassy. Wow, that took no time at all. That, Oh, we have to go see what her thing is, too, don't we? First, though, let's go back to... Oh, man, what are these? Alphabetical... This is Cloud C is something you were doing. This one. What even was this? Following orders. Ah. I remember what the good one of these is. And now Kitty would actually play the Xenosaga games on stream. You know what? Become strong. I don't care. Well, I was going to check, so I was going to actually look at her thing. Also, very classic boobs and butt pose. Boobs and butt pose. It looks a lot actually like... Is it Praxis? No, no, no. It would be Theory. Not quite. I mean, it's similar in style a little bit, but not quite. Not quite. Go to Lether Ruins and Ryan complete the... Oh no! Oh no! She has her own quest! Well, I've got time. There's 2 hours. Okay. Although I don't really have time to go through all these things, but that's okay. At 2 game, I should realize this was going to be the case. Okay, go to the ruins at Raya, complete the quest. These are actually going to be easily doable, though. I mean, I wouldn't finish them, though, because that'd be a lot of Merc missions I'm not going to waste time with. I could try to get Shulk and Fiora, too. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Okay. Is there anyone else I want to... let's... Oh, it's going to be wasted on you, but that's okay. Do I think any of the rest of you... Probably Dromark, right? If I had to do any of these... Yeah. God, I always forget about that. Okay. Ursula. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Not accessories. Pouch setup. Garner stir fry is about to end up anyways. Drinks.
Having this?
Giant mechs and foreign psychology. What could go wrong? Okay. Let's just drug Tielos up quickly. I don't think I even need to do this much, but just to be sure. Okay, now let's go to meat dish. Glorna stir fry. Okay.
I might as well lend you a hand.
Oh, that reminds me too. I might as well. When did that happen? Anyways, you can have a gold chip because I have a ton of those. I have a bunch of good chips actually. 9 fluorite chips. Wow, when did so many? 18 dilaton chips? Alright, because that's just generically powerful. 6 tachyon chips. Spiral chips. Booster chips. 5 sunlight chips. Hexagon chips. I do have a ton of everything. Forest chips, horn chips, moon matter chips. Ah, right. Moon matter is the highest critical damage one. Yeah, that's right. Zircon, Shining Star. But I still have most of the gold chips though, so we'll use gold chip. Oh, that reminds me. What are you at now? You're at S9. Oh, draw mark, buddy. I thought you were gonna be high enough. That's fine.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
Okay. Equip that there and switch place it back with Ursula.
I hope, at least.
Okay, so hers was Alethra Ruins. And complete the quest of Lingering Resentment. Okay. Do I want to do that before? I mean, they're both going to Alethra Ruins anyway, so... Okay. So I need to go up here to... Uriah, Alethra Ruins. I mean, I guess I can try to get Shulk and Fiora too, right?
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Although I'm not going to win T-Elos on here for this because she's going to be actually kind of weaker, so... I'll put Agate back
I
on.
hope I'll live up to your expectations.
Also, while I'm here... Yes, I'm going to buy stuff. I have tons of money. Oh no, 40,000 G, whatever I'm gonna do. Oh no, 20, it's fine. Okay, now they get Shulk and Fiora.
Friends best show what friends capable of.
I believe it's Dino Drama is the one. Telos? Oh, okay. Ones that buff maybe. Oh, 5 waves? Oof, this one might be a little rough. But we'll give it a try anyways. Let's see. We'll give this a try. And if it kicks my butt, I'll come back here. Not even granted, you play. Ah, I see the challenge here. Ooh, that was fast. Okay. Yeah, we'll try again. I need to turn to fight them more and get things started faster. Do I play Blade or Driver in a TTRPG based on Xenoblade 2? So this is an interesting dilemma here. It kind of strikes me a little bit like, I'm trying to think, because I've had similar discussions this before, and it's always an interesting question here. Wow. Tor didn't pick me up either. Okay. Let's go back. I need to do this. How long is the campaign?
It's fine, we'll get them yet.
Torah, what accessories do you have on? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, what's a way I can get to grab you to grab aggro? Resistance. Aggro up. There we go. Major effect. I think there's one higher than that. No? Is Gold Nope on the highest? Might be the highest. I would not go for a Joke Nopon character. I have more dignity than that. Well, okay, that's not true. But I don't have enough self-loathing for that. Also depends because, like, who's DMing it. I mean, if it's Katie, maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Let's have Tora have a thing that gives him aggro. See if that makes a difference there. But what was I gonna say? I'm trying to think because we've had similar things to this. Is whenever you have a thing where, like, it's... Because we avoid this problem in JoJo's because the stand isn't really a character in JoJo's. It really is just all the stand user. Need a heal. Ah, Shackle Driver is bad in this scenario. Oh, this is hard. Those guys are annoying, but also, of course, it'd help if Nia healed more often too. Someone's came with the into chat. I mean, the amount of players you have too, and how you do that too, like PC, NPC, or because let's assume you have an even number, so you have 4 or 6 people. Is that 2 drivers and 2 blades? I swear this guy gets... Oh, do you get stronger once they show up too? Is that what goes on? Doesn't help that he also keeps doing that, but... course, then my health divide also. Ooh, Nia died. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna melt this thing. Okay. Yeah, you do get to a free enrage when they show up too. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I see. If you could get me up though, that'd be nice. Please? Thank you. Oh, Steam someone's there too. Okay. Also, I'm not paying as much attention to this as I should be doing, probably because I'm focusing on this fight that's kicking my butt. Quickly kill it. Oh, Nia died. Where did Nia die? Where did she die? She died there. Nia, I need you up quickly. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, how dare you. Okay, there we go. Oh, Nia's down too. Okay, I can't do this in time. Nia, can you heal, please? There we go, thank you. Admittedly, this would probably be easier if I had people have useful things on. Oh, don't retry the challenge. Alright. Do I care enough to reset costumes and try it in an interesting way, or do I just do the lazy thing and crank the difficulty down like I did for Alma Redux? What else have you guys been? Okay, let me read this stuff. I feel like if you're making it for just have an all-star playing Blaze would be fun. Then come with stupid visual gimmicks. What is? Oh no! Why did you do this? Okay. Oh, and if actual quests happen too, that's fair. What's the most efficient quest? Yeah, and how much do you want to put into... And obviously the advantage with, like... I will say one of the advantages that this theoretical... One of the advantages of this Xenoblade, I wonder if this will actually do it properly. Will this set me down to custom? It does have the advantage that, well, I guess now that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 out, it's a little bit muddier. But until then, you have, like, you can do the mechanics of Xenoblade 2, but it's a new world, right? Like, the Titans are there, but the Titans have to go past, etc. Were you the one I had to kill first? The livid Upa? Is that what happened? The note on Archsage did mention that there was one that buffed. I had a feeling that was one of those things. Oh man. You know, while there are more characters too, I will have to admit the evil part of me wants to be at what point are you also just trying to do a vaguely more sci-fi take on what could also be a Bleach game. But I think that's the evil part of me saying that, and not the legitimate part. So if I just do game based on the problem go this, I'll just change how it works so they can build it just independently. Fate is interesting. Because Fate has a similar problem, kind of. But it's a little bit wonkier too because... Okay, where are you? Where is this thing? Oh, is there not a little one that does it? Maybe not. Oh, there it is. I knew you were around here somewhere. It's true, having to stick next to someone would be complicated, like especially if you imagine in a like 4A, it's really easy to pull people apart in that. Oh, there's one over here too. Man, so I feel like I'm even like I could just focus on chatting this time because it's not like there's any danger in this one. It's kind of the problem where, like, custom, I've made it too easy. But this would guarantee that I can basically make it unless something goes horribly awry. It's just a matter of time. Which I feel like I had to do because, oof, it was going rough there. Duck time. Oh yeah, that's true. Could always go back to the fights. It's also one of those weird things where, there's just things that you get afterwards, which I guess you have to New Game Plus for, which is kind of weird. I wonder if they did this so that you'd have to, like, Shulk and Fury are locked behind this one just because it's, like, the easiest post-game one? Which, I mean, it kicked my butt, so what does that say about me, but... Yeah, I guess let's... It has to be picked later, that. Because it would probably be you pick driver and then the blade is just part of your toolkit and stuff. That's always weird having like a dedicated NPC. Not that it can't work, but it might especially become a lot for the DM too. Let's murder this big dinosaur because I hate it. Those are two I don't need to do. I can definitely destroy one. Okay. We'll do this properly this time. All players are one driver's blades and he's an idiot. Ah, so you do the Rex Harem approach. Okay, cool. Hit either of those. At that point, just run in made RPG. I think you have to get lucky. Yeah, you have to get lucky to get to go back around to Rex. Because basically you have to hope that one of the ones you hit, which is fine too. Yeah, a lot of Ursula punch you to death. Not that it matters, I think a full burst just is the effect of everyone doing it, so you know, it averages out to be the same, but... I love how we heal off this too. So you notice we like... Nia gave us like 100,000 points of healing each in that. You can get more than 9,999 HP. But you can get more than 9,999 points of healing at one time.
No way! We were awesome!
I mean, we weren't awesome. I set it to super easy mode. Shulk, Fiora, there's something I have to give you. What is it? Look. All-Vest Link Ring. Some kind of funny-looking ring. Strange it may look, yes, but it is extremely valuable. It called All-Vest Link Ring, arch-rare treasure of Nopon Archsage. If friends have this, friends can travel to World of All-Rest. That's crazy. Never knew something like that even existed. You could have given it to us a lot sooner, you know. I never thought friends could make it this far. That is reason. But friends showed something special that deserve very special reward. I guess that makes sense. Thank you then. Come, friends, try on now. Whoa, this is incredible. I can see the portal that Rex and the others came through. That means you'll be able to go back to All-Rest with us. Nice one. I mean, Katie, why do you think I can only do this after I finish the story? Despite it then making me be before the story, but shut up, don't worry about that. It's fine. There are 2 Shulks inside all of us. However, there is special condition. Oh, yeah? It is not bodies of see? Nopon Archsage is answering your difficulty right here. It is not bodies of Shulk and Fiora that will travel to All-Rest. Only their spirits. See? So, Shulk's body was beating up Klaus, but that was his soulless husk of a body. His soul was over here now. Come again? How does that work? It's like a ghost thing. Friends beyond All-Rest, but not actually exist there. In actuality, friends will remain right here. But we'll still be able to explore the world that Rex comes from? Very much so. Friends able to see, eat, fight, speak, can do most things just like normal. That sounds brilliant. Where do I sign? Yeah, I'm curious to experience that for myself. I'm very happy that friends happy. I, Nopon Archsage, spend 1,000 years finding All-Rest Link Ring, so please not to drop in toilet accidentally. Shulk, Rex, it seems like maybe it'd be quickest to just try for ourselves. Shall we get going? Yeah, I reckon you might be right. Let's go then. Hey, congratulations. You put it on super easy mode like a bitch, but you did it. You can now bring Shulk and Fiora with you when you return to All-Rest. I'm sure your new friends will enjoy wielding their newfound powers in this brave new world, too. This is true. Fiora is not a robot anymore. I try to forget that she's a more boring character now. Oh, so we got an enlightened loincloth.
You're all mine.
And also more resources I didn't need. Alright, we'll just leave now. Return. Okay, so this means we can do a couple things. We can finish Elma's thing, too. Oh, I think I should have equipped Elma. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's save. Okay. I'll actually do the Elma thing before I do the Tielos thing.
I pride myself on being a good teammate.
Okay. Head to 7th Perimeter Skyport in the World Tree. Requires Mithra and Shulk and Cosmos. Actually, I don't know if I need those equipped or not. I'm going to assume I do. So... Switch you to that. Equip Shulk, I guess. The Monado. Yeah, I'll have more light. And then Cosmos is already equipped. Okay. Okay, 7th perimeter skyport. Okay, no, I think that is Wool Tree, isn't it? It's up here. No, wait, no, this is first. It's on this one. No. Ugh. It's not low though. Oh, it's here. Game, you know I get lazy. I guess I was thinking of the floors inside, but then that's not what 7th perimeter means. Okay. Where's Alma's thing? 7th perimeter skyport. It usually shows up like a little trophy. I see there's a little green thing there. I don't think that's what that could be though. Could it? Maybe. Morag, do you have Zenobia equipped? No, you don't. What the hell combo is this on you right now?
I've been so bored, I was about to go out hunting solo. The wind is my mate.
Oh, I actually didn't need any. I thought that was going to require more than it was. Ah, it is up here. Yeah, I had them all equipped. Was the one that I had to jump for, although I had enough apparently. This is the Wool Tree, the 7th perimeter skyport, to be exact. Skyport. I had my suspicions before, but now it's almost certain. Their Wool Tree is a man-made structure, just like I thought. It's truly remarkable. But why is Shulk here and not Fiora? That seems kind of weird. Or whatever. It's truly remarkable. The Bionis and the Mechanis are very tall. This structure is likely larger still. Yeah, it's much bigger than the White Whale too. Just look at how small the surface of Ulrus looks from here. Believe it or not, there's a man who made it up here all by himself. By himself? That's incredible. Even we needed to pool our strength together to make it. It seems inefficient. A single person's abilities are sorely limited. That's exactly why we form combat units and away teams. Together, we achieve what alone we couldn't. I agree. In a sense, a driver and their blade are an example of such a unit, a whole greater than the sum of its parts. I just realized by putting Cosmos on here, this is like peak fan fiction now for No Pun Archsage. Definitely. Only because I had Mithra, Pyra, and all of you. It's only because I had them that I made it this far. And now you also... Wow, and the writing, really. In classic peak fanfiction mode, it's gone worse. And now you also have Cosmos, Elma, and us by your side. Affirmative. My prognostic heuristics suggest that this should allow us to attain even higher performance levels. Anyway, it's very mysterious. What's that? Just the reason we've all gathered. Or were gathered here. It's like the No Pun Archsage said, right? How it was his dream or something? Yes, right, he did say that. But I feel like there must be some purpose, some meaning to this meeting. I don't know why, but it rings true. Ah, sorry, I'm just being weird, I guess. No, don't apologize. Truthfully, I feel something similar, Elma. It reminds me of the words I heard that time. All life, walking hand in hand. It's a little like what we're doing now, isn't it? I'd like to think so, anyway. Everyone, you appear to be enjoying the conversation. Does this mean that the reconnaissance mission is over? Ugh, I completely forgot about that. Come on, let's keep going and put this thing to bed. Agreed. There's a lot we've got to do still. I must learn what I can from this world and use that knowledge to crack Mira's secrets wide open. Yay. We have finished Elma's thing. Okay, you know what we'll do? Heck, you know what? I don't even care if I get a fight, it's suboptimal. I'll put Shulk on. And you have Elma on. Instead of Ursula, I'll put Fiora on. I'll leave Tora though. Okay.
Soldier or adventurer, you need excellent skills of observation.
Yep. Alright. So now we need to go back to the Elethra ruins and do the final Blade quest. Because there had to be a secret final one. I guess there's also probably Blade quests that the Torna Blades have too. I know they have Heart to Hurts. But I don't care enough about that, so.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
The quest is back this way? Excellent. What's this? Indolent survivors, perhaps. They must have come here from the World Tree. Looks like it. I see. No, oh, she has glasses. Oh, I didn't look at her blade thing either. Also, I can't show nipples on Twitch. But it's fine as long as it's just a suggestion that there may be there. I see no reason to leave them alive. I'll erase them. Wait a sec. Let's watch them for a bit first, yeah? Those glasses were added purely for this game. They're a good touch. Look, sometimes Xenoblade Chronicles 2 can be a good game. Who are you? The driver of the Aegis and the Flamebringer. Your pursuit of us is formidable in its relentlessness. We weren't actually pursuing anyone. This is a total coincidence. You've interrupted our plan, kid. Or maybe this is a prayer to give an opportunity. Let's rid ourselves of these brats. You can, as long as they're not the focus of what you're doing. Don't get me wrong, I like glasses. Braisby. Heh, I could have saved us some time. Yeah, but still. Attention, maggots! Your pitiful lives end here. Are you sure she was just following orders, Katie? She seems more actively evil. Which, I mean, I don't mind. Definitely programmed super sassy compared to Cosmos. Okay, that's fair. Oh, we killed him that quickly already. Oh, interesting. I imagine that'll put an end to their shenanigans in Fonsamima. All in a day's work. Idiots. They mentioned a plan, if you recall. Even now, I imagine more survivors are gathering to enact a vengeance on us. Cosmos is technically the prototype versus Telos, the superior final product, I guess. Which means, of course, if they fought, Cosmos won every time. You could be right. When a plant is rotten, you need to drag it up by the roots. Look, it's all very well to guess about more survivors, but we don't know where they are. I'm sure these vermin will tell us with a little persuasion. This won't take long. Hey, hold on. Alright. Ah, yes. Step on me, queen. Oh my god. What's the plan you mentioned? Start talking or die. If you think I'll sing, you don't know me very well, lady. The location of your friends will suffice. Just tell me and this will all go away. Yeah. Worthless. Oh man, we just kill him? Oh, I was just gonna repeat it, never mind. No. Even if that is funny to me, but no. Does her visor say her name? The difference between Gundams and non-Gundam suits this day. Essentially, the prototype Gundams have systems taken out for cost and palatability concerns when making mass production versions. Oh, that sounds right. Ack. Yeah, like I had a better view of it on that one, but it looks like there's something down there. It is an accurate issue. What's the plan you mentioned? Start talking or die. Do your worst, I'll never tell you. The location of your friends will suffice. Just tell me and this will all go. Is it the same line? Is that all you've got? I'm disappointed. It might, I can't tell. You sick little rat. Girl. Bleh. What's the plan you mentioned? Start talking or die. What will you do if I tell you? I'll eradicate every last one of you. Well, in that case, the survivors will end all gathering in more ordained on the chance I'll waste. By our power combined, we will do Predator Malthus proud. I mean, Cosmos definitely has that. This robot has heart arc. Well, I don't know if Telos has heart, but I do know she has Dom energy. Preparations are almost complete. Finding you lot was to be the final step. By all means, save us the trouble. That's enough from you? Like, I mean, they're literally having her step on them to death. We must head for Moradane. It seems we must. Oh, sounds like we'll have to stop their plot the hard way, eh? Let's go. But, try to restrain yourself a bit, yeah, Telos? As if. Alright, time to go to Moradane. Moradane, the Chansag wastes. Is that up over here? Yeah, okay. Fourth Ridge entrance.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Oh wait, I need to be up from here? Oh, this way? Alright, I'll go here then.
Off we go. Where to, Master Pawn?
Well, now you get to see how this Blade quest shakes out, I guess. Looks like the information you got out of that goon was right on the money. What's our move, chaps? Well, we've established that we're the targets. I'd say this is our problem to deal with. We shouldn't just rush in. Nonsense. They are enemies. Our directive is clear. Telos? That girl. Looks like you're not finished yet. Did you really think you were going to be able to take down the Aegis and her companions? Who are you? We've been preempted. Not so. This just saves us the effort of chasing the Aegis down. These fools are nothing but moths eager for the flame. Soon enough, the other survivors of Indal will be arriving here. If we can hold out until then, the hour of our vengeance will soon be at hand. Is it Risible? Man, I think I've only ever seen that word written out, and I've never actually heard it out loud. So I'm not sure if it's Risible or Risible or... I suppose all you worms think the same. You think your threats are anything more than the chitter of vermin? You only want... No, wait, which one were you? I don't remember. You're only one blade. Don't underestimate our power. Get her. I don't know why I care for the generics like that. Don't get in my way. I plan on enjoying this. Visible? Okay. Visible. Is not eyes. Well, actually did a little bit of damage too. Thanks, guys. I'll kill that one too quickly. Ah, that's fine. It's not actually going to be good, but we'll use her anyways. So, she's an axe, except her axe is a scythe. I don't think it's always like that scythe, so... I didn't realize, because of the way I'm running this build, we all have dark pleats on us. Damn, not Poppy Buster, wow. Poppy Cutie Pie. Just back to... Look, someone had to animate Telos stepping on a model. Damned if they weren't gonna use that. Curse you! Is that all you had? Apparently no. Look sharp, reinforcements. Can't these guys give us a moment to catch our breath? Weakling drivers. Bit harsh, Telos. It seems we arrived late. We cannot wait for the others. We must avenge our fallen comrades ourselves. Praise the Malthus. Let us crush these heretics. These guys just don't give up, do they? They sure take after a Malthus. More's the pity. These ones look to be considerably tougher than their compatriots. I advise caution, Telos. Duly noted. Yeah, I'll fight the little guys first. When it will let me them. Thank you. Alright, there's two of them. Nice. Oh wow, that just destroyed that one. Uh-oh. Oh, I killed that one too. I wanted to... I kept wanting to do the super move, but I wanted to have... Oh well.
More of these guys? These blighters just don't know when to quit, do they?
They do have numbers, though.
Tell us what.
Come. I'll put you out of your misery.
That was so blatant. Holy shit. Oh my god. Also, she does say Telos up there. Okay, good lord.
Worthless maggots. This place will be your grave.
The amazing thing is glasses are purely there for aesthetics because she's a robot. Even by Blade standards. But oh well. You know, I'll give that guy credit. He charged after realizing he was... God damn! They were so proud of having her step on people.
Weaklings. Did you think you'd be a match for me?
And here I thought the end of the game was going to be anime.
Whoa. Ruthless as always, I see.
Telos! You all right?
Completely.
Thanks for that. That would have taken a lot longer without you, Telos.
Though I do wish you'd stop showing off.
Your concern is pointless. Battle is what blades are born for. No
Yes,
need
it
to
says
waste your
refrain.
Worries on me. Even if it sometimes seems like that's what you drivers are born for.
No. Look.
So what? Showing concern for our friends is useless? Is that what you're saying?
Keep talking, I'll stomp you. Just like I did that last maggot.
I guess because she's a second model of Telos.
Oh, I give up. You really are something else, Telos. Don't think I've ever seen a blade like you.
At least, there is no doubting her prowess. Her assistance has proven invaluable.
You're right. She's good to have around. We'll keep counting on you. All right, Telos. I'm sure she'll warm to us eventually.
Is that it? She might have a really short blade quest, but that's okay. I would not mind. Yeah, looks like so. Hey, Telos, can I ask you something? You're obviously really powerful, but wouldn't it be even more effective to work with us instead of alone? I am working with you. Well, technically, I suppose. What's the issue? Fighting is a tough business. I understand that you gotta be, merciless or whatever. But outside of battle, I wish you'd just relax and have fun with us sometimes. Drivers and blades can support each other in a bunch of ways. Not just during battle, you know? I understand. Your concerns have been noted. However, there is no reason to alter my present behavior. Somehow I knew you'd say that. Heh. I shall consider whether your suggestion could be implemented in future. Thanks, Telos. That's good enough for me. Oh, hey, it is Cosmos. Telos, your foolhardy actions before were inexcusable. It's amusing to hear that from you. I act efficiently according to the best analysis of the data. You act according to your own reckless desires. Your treatment of those people was unwarranted. Now joining girl power contest. All bow before me. Oh, thank God she couldn't be a part of that. That was already too much for Twitch to handle. We are simply incompatible, you and I. It is pointless trying to see eye to eye. Acknowledged, but our goals are aligned. Unfortunately, you have a point. If we encounter a similar situation in the future, I advise working together to resolve it. Heh. Aw, Telos and Cosmos, it's great to see you guys getting along. I do not think we are getting along. Agreed. Getting along is the opposite of what we're doing. See? Alright. Lingering resentment. Help from Telos, the Inland's Vow's plan to avenge him. All this has been stopped before fruition. Does she have... a hurt to hurt?
I might as well lend you a hand.
It doesn't look like it, does it? Jump, fall from a high place. No heart to hurt. Interesting that they gave her a blade quest but not a heart to hurt. But okay. If that's the case, I got Telos. I got Shulk and Fiora. I did Elma's thing. Shulk and Fiora sadly don't really have anything to do, I don't think. Yeah, they don't have anything on this side really. So that's it, I think. Like we did a little bit of gotcha. She had that. We went and got that. So I have one Xenoblade. That it looks like I have one Xenoblade. I kind of thought they'd like prompt me to New Game Plus and explain all that stuff, but I guess you'd have to actually like try and do that. So I guess that's it. Almost 580 hours, that's... Yes, I should show the Telos Awakening, that's a good point. I never did figure out how to just, like, actually turn it off. I also had a heart attack just then, thinking I forgot to save. I know I did. But I'm like, wait, did I save? It's like, oh, right. Aw, this is nice, though. Again, it's like Nia's not in it, even though actually we know that really Nia is in it in the future. But maybe Rex just takes some time to realize that. Okay, so... Can't believe I spent like the 3 or... I think it was actually like 5 minutes to find the image and then figure out like, okay, this is how you put an image there. He's just off to the left of the screen glaring. Okay, New Game Plus is there. Events Theater. Create Blade. She's gonna be one of the last ones. Oh, she probably uses that and you do like her chain attack or something.
I am Telos.
Telos. Makes more sense.
The soul, complete being, and embodiment of absolute order.
It also looks like she doesn't wear panties. If the camera angle was any indication there. Okay. I wonder. Was it here? Which one is it? I would kind of like to. Is it this one? I think it's this one. For old time's sake.
Oh! Nia!
Look, I mean, this is just such a good film. It's actually another good fight scene for Rex, too. Like, he gets there.
Rex! No.
But also,
No more.
Dio is the better performance of
I won't
her,
hide
Rex, Pyra, and
any longer.
Mithra.
I won't hide who I am.
Oh, yeah, that is putting them in their swimsuits now. That's interesting.
Nia.
She's a blade.
Bladiest blade!
Not merely a blade. She's a...
You can't let the one safe out. It's true.
I am burdened no longer. Not by my past, not by Jin. I am finally free.
A blade?
I wonder if this scene's softer in the original Japanese, though. Like, I like Disney's performance of it, but...
I'm no longer afraid. This is who I am, Rex. What's the point in living if I have to hide? Thank you for helping me see. I love you, Rex.
What?
I forgot he has that little war, too. It's very good, though. It's a pretty nice sword, too. I do like the callous scimitar.
Come on then! Who wants a piece?
You know, well, it's nice that they have, like, kicks and stuff in these things. It's one of those things where, like, they make super magic weapons.
There really isn't much ether here.
I'm not sure a blade kick is going to make a huge difference.
Rex!
Nia, I love you too.
Huh?
I love you and all you guys.
And he wasn't
So,
lying.
Let's do this
He
together.
did love all of them. Okay.
That's just like you. It's all I could ask for.
Apparently you can ask for a baby later too, but that's going to be down
Give
the
him
line.
hell.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, I had my fun. You can wrap up now, cutscene. Oh, I guess you had more anime at the time, didn't you?
You fight.
Who's that?
You fight on, relentlessly. But you do not fight for yourself.
Yeah, probably. Like if I hit
fight
something.
for my
maybe.
friends.
This? Yeah, see, I could just skip here, right? Yeah, I was gonna go on the big thing with that. I did the fun thing I wanted to, which was going over that part, having Rex repeat that he loves all you guys, and we've learned that that quite literally will be the case with Pyra, Mithra, and also Nia. Doesn't really explain how... We know how Mithra and Pyra... Rex is Ike. Don't insult Ike like that. I mean... Are you saying he is like Ike because he becomes very muscular? Because he still doesn't become that muscular, and more importantly... Ike's major thing is he then screwed off into doing nothing. Because between games, he decided that he wanted to become a heroic figure of legend, which means after you save the world. Fights for his friends line. Ah, that's fair. I guess makes more sense. Okay. And that's it. I don't think it's really worth New Game Plusing and altering all that stuff just to see what I can do. And yeah. Again, I enjoyed my time. There were a lot of parts of Xenoblade. Yeah, he does look a lot like Adam, doesn't he? I mean, look, it was the village that Adam's founded, so... I do have Torna, but I'm not going to do that because, holy moly. That's a game. I will admit, though, I appreciate a DLC that almost becomes like a little game unto itself. Like, definitely you get bang for your buck with this game. But yeah, this is a good crew. This is a good JRPG party. I don't think it actually really has any weak spots in it. If it does have weak spots, they're mostly from the voice acting itself being here or there in the English dub. I mean, I have my favorites and my least favorites, obviously. Like Poppy a ton. Really like Nia. I like Pandoria's design. I like her and Zeke. I don't know if... I think I like them more than necessarily their quality as was. Not a huge fan of Morag, to be honest. I think that might be residual disdain for Makoto from Persona 5, though. Not that I don't... Like, I like Makoto in that game. But she's a favorite for a lot of people, and like most people who deep down are hipster losers, that will make me be petty against the character when I really shouldn't be. Warwick's there to be the adult of the party. And Bridget is there, so if you didn't understand the theme that the game was getting across, they could hammer it into you so you know what they care about. Oh hey, I keep a journal because I keep forgetting. Oh, no, probably not. But I think she fulfills a very similar role, though. Less important, maybe. And she doesn't have she doesn't really have the same kind of arc per se, but Tora as a No Pawn Party member could be a lot worse. It is really weird that his family line of No Pawn is on the cutting edge of sexbot technology in this world. And that Tora specifically began with one that he then aged up in Japanese, giving her school denominations. It is true. At least Tora's bloodline likely ends with him. Unlike Ricky, where you know those genes have been passed on. Also, I love Dromark. But Dromark's an easy, like, I don't count him. Like, Gramps, too. Like, Gramps is obviously in the back of this image. Like, you can't count, like, there's liking the easy wins. Like, that doesn't count. Grumpy dragon companion that shrinks down to be a mascot. Elderly cat butler that you can, in fact, ride with the character. Like, come on. Those ones were going to be fine regardless. Yeah. Good stuff. I'm curious, what else was 2017? Because obviously, just recently we had the Video Game Awards and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 faced the really hard battle there. But 2017, this definitely always strikes me as a game where in a series in general where, like, unless it's a kind of dead year, probably wouldn't ever be like a top spot unless it's your game, of course, which I think it would be. I remember seeing people say that, the idea that usually it's the... Was Breath of the Wild 2017? Good lord. Persona 5. If it was Persona 5, was that Nier Automata then too? Oh, Mario Odyssey. Man, maybe I should do that. I've never gone through Mario Odyssey. I only played like the first 2/3 of it. I've never been a huge fan of the Mario games, though. And Super Mario Odyssey is, like, disgustingly good. But it's, like, almost good in that, like, scary, near-perfect way where it's, like, almost I don't even want to play it because just playing it, I'm like, this is too good a video game for me. Oh yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn has awful luck. Oh, it's very fun, but yeah. That was a packed year, 2017. Sure Striker Gun Vault Striker Pack. Maybe I'll do some more of the Resident Evils in 2023. Fire Emblem Warriors. Ah yes, my next game should be Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I haven't actually gotten that yet. I just didn't have the time for it, between everything else and all that stuff. I should just call this, but I'm just feeling weirdly talking. I have time. I had time even though I finished out. Honestly, I didn't think I was that close. I thought there was going to be more left. But really it was just an hour. and then it was very quick to gotcha Telos. That happened really fast. Had even time to do a Blade quest and Splatoon 2 too. Wow, 2017 was packed. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna touch another Xenoblade Chronicles in a stream context. So very long. New Fire Emblem. Oh, but 3. Shush you, Katie. I wouldn't say I'm excited for Engage. But I think I'll probably get that when it comes out and get into it. There's time for that, right? Tears of the Kingdom is not like on the there's like a little bit of time before then. Because that's the thing now, right, with video games. It used to be like you had big dead spots most of the year, but now like the first 2 to 3 months are really full, and then you still have droughts, but there's a couple periods now instead of it being all just the holidays. Tears is like May, okay. I'm debating if I want to go into like Breath of the Wild again. But I don't feel compelled to have to revisit that either. Oh, Octopath. Octopath 2. Amusingly enough, I think if I tried to pick up Octopath, I wouldn't get it in time. Found January. Good to get those confirmed. But yeah, I don't know what long form I'm going to do next. I think I'll still do a few more streams before year ends, but I think they're going to be more casual affairs. I have, from other friends, I keep getting gifts on Steam that I never touch because I'm bad. So I think I might just like dip into them and give those like tries and stuff. So I have a few of those. Maybe do what I've gotten this year and maybe years past, depending on how many I do. Octopath's in February. Oh, I'll have some time then. Before Katie goes away. Yeah, depending on if I can stream some of them. I don't have like an amazing, like, this is a halfway decent gaming rig for what it is, but it hands together with the Evil Plan. Since our Crisis Core reunion, Christmas. Bird Detective was nice. Remember when Marco saw I was doing that, and he's like, "Why are you playing a Ace Attorney ripoff from like 5 years ago?" It's like, I don't know, but it's working. Well, that was Bird Lore, I guess, but it's close enough. Good times. Severin Cocorico. How I pronounce that's not right. Christ, Final Fantasy 16 is in June. Okay, maybe things are a little bit too spread out now. I remember when there was like no games coming out for like a couple months. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I have time to catch up on stuff. Yes, Captain? No. It's already gone too many of you. God, in the time I've known people, how many? Katie was a long time ago, but I still think of a time when she was not corrupted by that. So Katie was, I think, the first. I don't know if they got to Sam before or after you. I think you and Sam both got hooked on other times, although yours was another attempt at it. Dill, I hear it's one awards. Devil May Cry inspired combat. I'm sure if it's Final Fantasy, it's not going to be too much. For what it's worth, like, there's a rumor that it's free up to a certain point. You know, it is funny. I do like that meme. That was a good meme when it was going around. Final Fantasy 14 demo. But I mean, God, Kingdom Hearts 2 of its time was a pretty decent little action game. But also, the Final Fantasy series has the issue where, like, it feels the need to constantly innovate. So sometimes it does things when it doesn't really need to. Because there's been multiple times where, like, a Final Fantasy game has come out and it could just keep that gameplay for many iterations. And they don't. '15's was a mess. Like, I got how it was meant to work, but 15 just felt icky. Here's what you do to counteract the Final Fantasy 14 peer pressure. Play Final Fantasy 11. That's the Galaxy Brain play there too. Because I feel like 7 Remake had a pretty good balance of action JRPG combat too. 7 had a pretty good one, yeah. But they're also making the 7 Remake its own franchise. Which is... like... I mean, I guess they already tried to do that with Final Fantasy X, right? But 10-2 then killed it before they could go too far with it. But the Final Fantasy VII Remake doesn't seem to have that issue at the moment. That wouldn't be a bad call either, though. The 7 Remake. Because I also have the thing where I have the Yuffie stuff, but I haven't done Yuffie. Yeah, 13 got 3 games. And hell, 15 they split into a couple games, right? Like, isn't 16 one of the ones they got split into? Supposedly. I've never been as big into Final Fantasy. I like a couple of them. But it's never been a... No. No, what was it, like Versus 13 or whatever? It got adapted to something else, which isn't weird. They do that a lot with video games. 13 used to be 13 and 15. Wasn't there another one too, though? No, I guess it was just that one. Then, of course, 15, they did... Am I misremembering a tactics stream? Versus 13 is the next Kingdom Hearts, right? That's... Thank you, Dill. That's the other part I was thinking of. Because the whole thing at the very end of Kingdom Hearts 3, people thinking that stuff. I don't think I've ever touched Final Fantasy Tactics. Unless I did Tactics Advance at all. I know Dill's done a little bit of that on his. Luna Freya. Ugh. No, you can't love a star. You gotta... No, you aim for the moon. And when you miss the moon, you land among the stars. But yeah, I'll have to see what my computer can handle. I played hundreds of hours of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Tactics Advance 2, but bounced off of the original. I've never even really played the original. I don't think I got terribly far in Tactics 2 either. I don't think that's because I didn't mind it, just because I think for whatever reason, because, you know, sometimes there's games you like at the time, but you just never get through them. '15 is a confused Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15 really should have stopped being a Final Fantasy, because they clearly had a lot of fun with it being guys on a road trip, but then it had to be a big dramatic story. And you can make that transition, and you can make it work. You can do stuff like that. But I don't think they ended up wanting to. Man, I've just been talking over this image. I could have been doing something else. I could have seen what New Game Plus was. But then I would have just been distracted by doing gameplay. Who needs that? It's the only one you've never played besides the 13 sequels. Oh, what Final Fantasies have I played? I've played 4 and 6. I don't think I've actually played 7. But seeing 7, obviously. Well, and played 7 Remake. But 7 and 7 Remake are very different. 8, 9. I have played 10. Played 12. I did play some of 13. I never got through all of 13. And I played some of 15 and I fell off 15 really hard. Like, admittedly, maybe the transition to story is a little bit better than I'm thinking of, but as I was playing it, I did not like the feel of it so much, and it didn't feel like they liked it as much either, so it kind of fell off there. Play 1, 2, 7, 7, make the first 3 minutes of 8, first hour of 10, 14. Played through 7 to play them, then 8 didn't want to work right for me, so I stopped. That's always the thing when you're going through older games, too. If you hit that point where, like, you have a hard time. That flashing is probably not good, actually. It's not a big deal, though. Yeah. That's why I'm wondering if the Steam gift streaming plan will work well. I'm such a console gamer. And, like, you can do more with PC games. But you always have to figure out how to make them run on your particular rig. It was the age of the game. And, I mean, in fairness, that's part of what I meant with that part and parcel with that. Especially depending on when you were doing it, too. Like, obviously, games have availability that fluctuates with time. We're actually at a good time when most of them kind of work. Oh, hey, Darth. Still hanging her out. Trying to tell Kyo she has to hold on and do it after she goes back to 9, though. Mostly as a treat for herself. Much less good laptop, too. Yeah, that's another thing, too. Oh, this is not even me dissing Final Fantasy VIII. It's more the fact that, like, 9 is just one of the most beloved ones. In fact, I think 9 might be the most beloved Final Fantasy that is not like an obvious big hit by its own metrics. Have I ever touched Darksiders? I think I've only done the demo for the... No. Yes, for the third one? Oh my god, why are people visiting my works website at the time that... Katie, you can't include 6 in them. I don't care if you did the bind above them, that's cheating. No, that's fair. That's fair. I just want to see the thing of Darksiders 3. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, Fury. Okay, yeah, with the weapon. Yeah. Okay. From India. Okay. Oh. I don't need to do anything. I already have 3 from this year. Both of which I think I might be able to manage on this. I don't know about Disco Elysium. That one has me a little bit worried. But this computer's not the worst. It has some to it. It's one of the nice things about using a capture card is because all you're doing is capturing a video feed. It's actually very easy on a computer. I think the best the other 6 are depending on what you want out of a JRPG. No, I'm pretty sure the best is 14, the way you hear people go on of it now. Six or 7 are interesting. We get Golden Sun, Dark Dawn playthrough. Oh man, that'd be weird. I have to do Golden Sun first, and I don't feel the need to do that. Cheapo ones are not that expensive. They're still a little bit of an investment, but they're not much of one. And it was worth it at the time because I got it for 13 Sentinel, so they couldn't block the scene from me. Well, and the other problem too is that the story being lacking in a sequel still ends up being more damaging than almost anything else being lacking. Because it just involves those characters and stuff, right? Like there's obviously the gameplay and stuff, but at the end of the day, you can... I mean, I guess health-wise for a game series, how it plays and stuff matters too. I guess the story being one of the problems more leaves a worse taste in your mouth, but it might not be as bad for the health of the series. But it's going to be hard anyways, because like the first 2 Golden Sun games are also kind of like the first Golden Sun game. Because of how like tightly knit that all kind of is together. Because of what happened to Oscar. No, it's not. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I need to think of like an anime thing. Also, might be time to go back to the Yakuza series again at some point. But I don't know. The problem is most of the Yakuza games are beat 'em ups, and I'm not great at those. You don't need to be really particularly great at them, though. And Judgment's only 2 games. Plus, I've never gotten to actually play the double of those. And your sidekick character in that is voiced by Crispin Freeman, which would be a lot of fun. Sheen? Is that? I think that's also first half next year. I appreciate that. Dark Dawn, excellent. Little Debo, little blurred instructions manual about the devs being a descendant of Age of Civilization. Followed up by Katie going, Crispin Freeman is fun. But Crispin Freeman is fun. Okay, if I just look up Ishin. Wow, the first thing I look up Ishin is, oh, that's probably because, what if I just do it like this? Yeah. When is it? Now I need... There we go, like a dragon machine. I would be better if I was faster at this. February 21st. Oh, God. Remember how we were saying there were all those games coming out in that busy time? It's also then. That one's one of those ones that, like, for a while people were like, it needs to come over here, but it didn't, so that'll be fun. Also, it'd be very anime to actually skip to the second Judgment game. It's not like you miss too much. It's just mostly, like, the characters. But, like, it's kind of like the way, like, with any, like, crime story and anything where, like, the characters are big enough that, like, you miss out a little bit on them, but you can learn them as you go. But the second game, Lost Judgment's really funny because they very clearly wanted to do their own Yakuza, like a dragon-like take on, like, Bully, doing stuff in a high school, but all their protagonists start out as middle-aged men, basically. Or, like, they'll start out as young men, but the bulk of their time, they then skip forward to when they're actually, like, middle-aged men. So, like, as a detective, you have to do something, so you just go into a school as a teacher. So it's like you're just tagging along for all the teenagers doing their club activities, but you're, like, their special advisor. It's so stupid. It's also, like, 40 to 60 hours of just side content unlocked by it. It's crazy how much content is in that game. Which is the reason why I'd be like, it'd be perfect for anime, but also it would be another, like, 20 plus stream game. This one will be 40 streams, by the way, when I'm done. This is stream 40. It is my longest one. I don't know if, by the way, because it seems like Twitch has weird metrics, but this is going to be the one. And I mean, at this part, I've not been playing the game for like half an hour. It's just been me talking about stuff. But yeah, this is the longest one. When do we get the Yakuza game when we suddenly join New Japan Pro Wrestling? Saying they've gotten several people from there to play Yakuza series versions of themselves. I don't know, Darth. It might be the same one where we also have an even more extended minigame about a gravure model going about her day. At this point, you just play Fire Bro. But yeah, this was fun. You know, the more I just talk about other things with just this picture from the sequel game, but involving the cast in this game, with this pretty kind of generic but pleasant enough little piano tune tinkling in the background, I'm just like, but you know, I did like this game. I don't know if maybe this is just the final bit of the Stockholm, or if it's just the fact that I'm not playing it anymore, and I'm not going to play it for a while. So now I'm just like, with that away, I don't need to think about that anymore. But I had a pretty good time. I don't think I ever got good at the combat. And by good, I mean even like decent at it. Like, there's a level of mechanical soundness on my ability to execute that, like, even like in like the Souls games, I would never say I get like great at those, but I feel like I've reached a level of like competence where I know what I'm doing in the game. I don't know if I reached that in this game. What game will you grind now in your spare time? Well, I mean, I haven't actually started Pokemon yet. It's an easy enough answer, right? Heck, I could do this right now. I won't. Oh, never mind. That was stupid of me. Give me a second. My apologies. I have Pokemon that I haven't started right here. See, I forgot I had the other image, like it was foisted on top, so all you saw was the change on the sides. Start that blind Nuzlocke run. Oh man. I've never done a Nuzlocke. Be a mistake. But yeah. Well, I had fun chatting. I mostly had fun playing Xenoblade Chronicles too. But it had to end, and it did. And I think now's as good a time as any. If I wasn't free shinies, let me. I'll keep it in mind, Captain. Thanks. Thanks for joining me for the end of this anime. I'll see you guys on the next one, whenever that is.